Do you know that you could stand in your way? That you could be the reason you're not making progress or moving forward as you desired? Many times we may think that we're doing all we need to get the blessings that God has provided for us, but in reality, we're only hindering ourselves. There are several ways people stand in their way, and many times it's through their speech. It's in the way they speak about themselves or others, the way they talk to people who are in superior positions to help them, and sometimes it's about the constant negative confessions they're always making about themselves. Some people have nothing good to say about their lives, yet they somehow expect that miraculously they will receive blessings from God. Your mouth might be the biggest enemy stopping your blessings, so check the things you're saying, the way you're saying them, and the people you're saying them to. The truth is that the way you talk and the things you say mean a lot. There is power in the tongue, and what you say eventually goes ahead to form your reality. The unconscious and conscious speech that comes out of your mouth have a lot to do with the reality that you would experience in your daily life. The issue with negative confessions is that they shape and limit your mindset. This alone will prevent you from seeing certain opportunities when they come to you, and will cost you great success and prevent you from getting your blessings. The Bible tells us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. This is how powerful your confessions are. The thing with confessions is that they are repetitive. What are you saying daily? Are you always quick to mention the negative sides of things? Confessions are things you say when you're not even conscious. It's your go-to mode, and it's what you'll say if people are there and when they aren't there. You should realize that the more you say something, the more you'll believe it's real. This is why several people have been held bound by their limiting thoughts and ideas. So many people have confessed that things aren't going well, that there's no way out for them, and the truth is, the more they say it, the more they'll believe it, and eventually, they just don't bother to go after their goals anymore, because they've been confined by their speech. You must therefore be careful not to let your daily confessions put you down. Don't let your mouth stop your blessings. Stop saying negative things that'll take you farther away from your blessings. As a Christian, a significant way to secure your blessings is to have faith, and faith usually speaks. Apostle Paul said, "He believes and therefore he speaks, so it matters what you're saying." If we can receive from God with our faith, and we speak with faith, then something surely happens when a person is constantly speaking negatively. A person that's always full of complaints in life and murmuring about the several things in their life is decreasing in their faith toward God. Such people will have so much negativity inside of them, but they'll consider it normal. However, when it's time to pray and hope on God for blessings, it's usually an issue, because they find it hard to believe in God and the things that He can do. This is why you should surround yourself with things that'll build up your faith. If you keep talking negatively, you'd keep letting your mouth be an enemy that is stopping your blessings. Your mouth could have prevented you from getting an opportunity that would have blessed you if you were to react or respond to someone who hurt you. For a moment, think about your personality and your temperament. How much are you able to contain your anger and frustration when you're pissed or angry with someone? Many people have lost life-changing blessings because they were rude to someone who could have helped them out. I know we're in a generation where talking back to people who offend us and dishing them the same thing they did to us is what's in vogue. While it may be in vogue, it's not necessarily the best option. Sometimes our insults and other talks can prevent us from receiving blessings from other people. There are certain things that people are willing to do for you, but because of one statement or the other, you could lose out on it. You must learn where and when to keep quiet. Talking about where and when you should keep your mouth shut can cause you to lose blessings that God has sent your way. You may not see it as a troublesome issue when you say it, but it may go a long way in determining your future. If you keep saying everything that is on your mind because you are blunt and that's just the way you are, you would only be doing yourself harm. People aren't wicked. People aren't wicked by not favoring someone who speaks ill of them. They're only being practical. Would you rather help someone nice to you or help someone who is mean? Another way your mouth could be your enemy and be stopping your blessings is that you tell people too many things. I don't know if you're someone who strongly loves sharing your life and your plans with other people. While it's necessary to tell close friends and family what's going on in your life, it's also necessary that you take caution many times. It's not that your family or friend wishes you bad or things like that. It's simply that many times people can get jealous because of the things you've achieved that they've not. They may begin to grow some sort of grievances and hatred toward us. An example of this is Joseph. Joseph was destined by God to be a successful person, and he had several big-time dreams where God revealed his plans and dreams for him. Joseph would be very excited and run off to tell his brothers about his dreams, but he had no idea that he was telling people who would end up selling him. It's not everyone that surrounds you that wants the best for you. Some people only want to make plans that would destroy everything that God has planned for them. His brothers were the people close to him. They were the people who were supposed to be rooting for him and encouraging the plans of God. Yet, they were the very ones who wanted to kill him. You have several close people around you, but you have no way of truly telling if they're rooting for you or if they're envious of your life. Some people who are close to you may be the very ones who may go ahead to block your blessings and go against you. And you telling them your plans and dreams every single time is constantly giving them an advantage over you. This is why sometimes you may need to keep your mouth shut. Don't let your mouth be the enemy that's blocking your success and progress. I know you may be thinking that your friends and families want the best for you and can never do anything to harm you or stop your blessings. And you may be right. They may not do anything to stop your blessings directly, but they could prevent you from getting blessed. Take a flashback to the many times you've told your friends and family the great plans and dreams you've had in mind, and try to remember the number of times they've discouraged you and watered down your plans. Sometimes they may not be against you, but out of their love for you, they may discourage you from doing certain things that God wanted you to do. They could have led you away from getting several blessings that could have changed your life for good. And all of these would have been prevented if only you weren't always telling people about your life and the plans you have. I know the excitement that comes with having a great idea. You just want to share it with someone and have them commend you and tell you that it is indeed a great plan. But you may need to keep shut and not share it. If you go ahead to share your big dreams, you may get depressed by the several things that people would tell you about why it won't work out. Or someone may steal your great idea. It's not news today that several people have stolen someone else's idea and monetized it as if it was their original idea. So it may be wise that you keep it quiet. You deserve to receive God's blessings and grow on the path He set out for you, so you mustn't become an enemy to yourself. Don't let your mouth rob you of your blessings. Take a step today and caution yourself. Speak positively. Be kind to others. Know when and where to keep shut, and don't be in a hurry to share your ideas with people.